And this is a day in the life of residential leak detection. This is Joe. He's one of the many well-trained leak detection technicians at Colin Pool Service. First things first is we walk around the pool looking for obvious problems, and we go ahead and assess the pad. We're checking for things like leaks at valves, air inside pump baskets, or clogged check valves. We will go ahead and run the system in several different modes just to make sure that the labeling on the valves and the pipes at the equipment pad are actually correct. You'd be surprised how often that's actually happened. Next step in the process is to go ahead and plug all the returns in the pool so that we can pressure against them to see if we have any leaks in the plumbing underground. Once everything is plugged on the pool side, we'll go ahead and start opening up the valves and inserting flow-through valves so that we can pressure up the system. It's at this point where we're disassembling the equipment after having run it that we notice leaking from the top of one of the booster pumps. That's the first leak found. Now that Joe's completed pressure testing of the returns, it's time to get to the parts of the pool that you can't reach from above water. While it is a nice sunny day, it is in the 40s, and the water temperature is in the low 40s. With the water temperature so cold, dry suit is a must. Just getting the thing on is half the battle. And if you were wondering how Joe stays in such great shape, it's carrying around all these heavy equipment. Next comes the dye test. While Joe's underwater, he's going to go ahead and put dye around all the areas where plaster meets plastic. Any place concrete or plaster meets plastic is a place where it could be leaking. The niches around lights are notoriously bad for leaking. Now that all the lines have been pressure tested, including the main drains and the areas where we couldn't reach from the surface, reassembly of the pool starts. With this test complete, we need to fill out our reports and notify the customer of everything we found. On this test, we found that the skimmer was leaking. Joe had dye being sucked into a crack in the skimmer. He was trying to do it from the surface to get me good footage, but it's very hard to film upside down. And that the booster pump had a cracked fitting at the top of it and it was leaking. We will provide the customer with a leak detection report and an estimate for repairs. We find what they can't and we go where they won't. Call Colin Leak Detection.